Hey, this is Amie Nicole with AMIClubwear, and I'm here to teach you summer abs. It's bikini season, it's come already, it's already summertime, so let's figure out some great ways to keep you looking good, being healthy, and having the best abs possible. I wish I could tell you guys that it was as easy as finding the perfect exercise or knowing that number of sit-ups, but it's just not that easy. A lot of people ask me as a trainer, what's the number of sit-ups I need to do to have great abs? 82, 105, 10? Unfortunately, it's just about consistency, and there's not a perfect exercise either. What's that one exercise I need to do for my abs? Well, unfortunately, it's a lot more complicated than that, but it's something very doable for everybody. The key to having great abs and just being in good shape is using your logic. That perfect exercise or a certain number isn't going to get you there. It's a combination of a healthy lifestyle. So it's going to be doing cardiovascular exercise almost every day, 4 to 6 days a week, being active. It's also going to be about your eating a lower calorie, low fat meal plan, eating frequently throughout the day, avoiding fast foods. Having a good meal plan really makes a big difference on how your abs look. Other things that affect it are your sleep. Sleeping less creates a situation where your body's not in the best shape it can be. Another thing is stress levels. When you're very stressed out, your body's not 100%. So take care of your body and really watch yourself and do as much as you can to stay up with your eating, your exercise, your sleep, and take care of yourself the best you can. All right, I'm gonna show you guys some really awesome ab exercises that you might already know, but I'm gonna show you some variations of them, and I'm also gonna show you why you should do certain things. Everybody always wants to work right here, over and over and over. This is the rectus abdominis. This is the major muscle in the abdominals right here. But everyone seems to forget about the lower abdominals, the sides, the back, and the inside, which is the transverse abdominal. All those different areas are worked in different ways, and most of them aren't done with your typical crunch. But we are going to start with your typical crunch because that does work the middle, and it's easy, and there's lots of variations on how you can do it. So here's the crunch. You're gonna lay down on your back, put your knees bent. I also like to put my hands on my legs to give me a focal point of where to go. I'm gonna let my hands glide up to my knees and then slowly come back down. You don't need to go much higher than that. Again, go up to the knees, hold, and come back down. So for this, I want you to do it nice and slow. Hold for 1 second, and then come back down. This is a very typical, easy move. And some ways that you can make it more difficult is to hold it at the top longer. Hold it for 3. 1, 2, 3. Back down. You'll notice it gets more difficult the longer you hold it. Another thing you can do is vary speed. Start with a few fast and then slow it down. 3 fast, 1, 2, 3. 3 slow. 1, 2, 3. And those are some variations of your basic crunch. And remember, that's only gonna work this front area, so you're gonna have to supplement it with other abdominal exercises, but it is important to know the right form. Make sure your chin stays up, not straining the neck, relaxing your face and shoulders, pushing your lower back into the mat, and breathing through it. The next area I wanna go over is the side. The side muscles aren't worked in a typical crunch so much, so let's modify the exercise of the crunch and work on the sides. Lay down on your back. You're gonna put your knees to one side, but still keeping your shoulders flat on the ground. You're gonna put your hands on your temples, chin straight up, and come up, hold it for 1 second. You're gonna work right here and back down. Come up, hold it for 1 second, and back down. Just like with the normal crunch, what we can do is play with the speed and the holds. So we can go fast, and we can go slow. Holding it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Anytime you do one side, you're gonna wanna do the opposite side. So coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, coming back down, or changing it with that fast speed again for 1, 2, 3. So that's how you would work the side. And just like any other abdominal exercise, I usually have my clients and myself do about 20 repetitions at a time and roughly about 3 sets. So if you're just starting out, that's a great way to start out. If 20 is too tough for you, go ahead and bring it back to 15 or 10. Do what you can and keep track on a log. increasing that amount maybe every week. The next part of the abdominals that I want to talk to you about are the lower abdominals. Most girls have trouble with this area. It's an area that you might hold fat in a little bit more. It might be an area that if you've gained weight in the past, you're holding on to it there. If you've had children, if you're a mom, that's gonna be a troublesome area. But there are exercises that you could do to help it. One is a basic leg lift. So let me show you. You're gonna lay on your back, put your legs all the way up in the air, hands down to the side. Make sure your lower back does not arch up. So push that spine into the ground. Bring your legs down and bring your legs right back up. So this is working the lower abdominals. And again, we can play with speed and holding. So to play with holding, we're gonna go down, hold it right here for 3, 2, 1, and back up. You're really gonna feel it. You might be shaking, push through it. Inhale as you go down, hold it. 1, 2, 3, and back up. We can also play with speed. We can do them a little faster. Straight down, pause, back up. Straight down, pause, back up. And let's try in one, very slow. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 1, 2, shaking, 3, 4, 5, and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are some variations of a leg lift. Again, about 20 is your goal, but about 3 sets. If you can't even do 5, do 2. Next week, do 3. Write it down in a log and keep track of your progress. It's gonna feel good to see how you can do more over time. So everybody has their favorite exercise. If you asked me what's the best exercise to do for your abs, I would tell you it's the one you like to do the most. Because if you like doing it, you're gonna do it more often. And if you do it more often, you're gonna be consistent. My favorite exercise is called the pyramid. A pyramid is when you're counting backwards on your repetitions. So for an abdominal pyramid, I would start, for example, with 3 sit-ups and 3 crunches. 2 sit-ups, 2 crunches, 1 sit-up, 1 crunch. In my mind, I feel like I'm just doing the number 3, but I'm actually doing quite a lot more abdominal repetitions. So we're gonna do a pyramid set of 3, okay? Lay down on your back. And you're gonna start with a traditional sit-up. You're gonna go almost all the way up and slowly come back down. So coming up, 1, 2, 3. That was 3 sit-ups. And 3 crunches. 1, 2, 3. 2 sit-ups. No break. 1, 2. 2 crunches. 1, 2. 1 more of each. That's it. 1 sit-up. 1 crunch. Now, even doing just those 3, you probably felt a little bit of fatigue in your abs. Try a pyramid of 4, of 5, of 6. I guarantee you the next day, you will be very aware of your abs. So hypothetically speaking, you just did this awesome ab workout, you broke a sweat, you feel good about yourself. Now it's time for your reward. Now it's time to stretch. Stretching feels good, but it's also another way to be healthy. So first I'm gonna have you put your hand right here and reach your arm over. Take a big deep breath, inhaling, exhaling. Take this hand and reach as far as you can. Imagine that your hand is stretching all the way across the room. Inhaling, exhaling. Each stretch you want to hold for about 30 seconds. And anytime you do one side, you repeat to the other. Inhaling, exhaling, reaching the arm as far as you can. Inhaling, exhaling. The next stretch I want you to do is a spinal extension. You know, in yoga you might know it as a cobra, but we're gonna call it a spinal extension today. You're gonna lay on your stomach and push up with your arms, giving your back that arch. This is gonna stretch your abs. It's also really good for your spine. Inhaling, exhaling. Just push up as high as you can. Inhaling, and exhaling. Again, each stretch should be done for about 30 seconds. One last stretch that's really important to do after workout and throughout your day is just stretching the neck. So sitting straight up, leaning to one side, exhaling. Hold this side 30 seconds, Opposite side, and also looking down, stretching the back of the neck. So you just finished your workout. I hope that you learned something in that tutorial today as far as stuff with your abs or even just general healthy living stuff. If you picked out one exercise or one technique you like today, use that every day, because remember, the best exercise is the one you like to do the most because you're gonna do it more often. Stay consistent with your eating, your exercise, and manage your stress. Be the healthiest you that you can be. You can never transform yourself into somebody else, but you can work with what you have, and if you try 100%, you will see a change. Your body will react to all these new behaviors you're doing, like eating healthy, exercising consistently, and taking care of yourself. So if you have any questions for me or any comments, feel free to go to the AMIClubwear website, Facebook. You can also like my like page on Facebook, and feel free to ask me any questions on there pertaining to exercise, eating, or just overall healthy living stuff. That's facebook.com/model Amie Nicole. That's AMIE. And again, have a great summer. I hope you look wonderful in your AMI bikinis, and stay healthy. Bye.